Hello guys, Tilt Trader here. I'll be talking about the risk calculator and how you use it and the benefits of actually using it. So, for the risk calculator, you have to key in the account balance you want, the payout factor of the strategy you are using, and the consecutive losses. It will calculate the rest. So for these, for example, you have a strategy. You have a strategy that maybe can go up to maybe 3 losses, 4 losses, and so forth. So you need to add that as consecutive losses here. And maybe the payoff factor, maybe for the even and odd is 1.86 when using most of the third-party apps. That's for even and odd. And then you write that down, and then it will tell you now the recommended settings. For now, as you can see, it's recommending me to use 2.5 as stake and a martingale of 2.5. And the consecutive losses are 3, so my account balance is 107.42. You can see my account balance is 107.42, but actually if you automatically read your account balance right here and use it, but you can actually change it and try it out with different balances. So let's say maybe you are using $16. As you can see, the recommended is 0.37 as our stake, and actually that's how you use the risk calculator. And when you go to configure right here, you can still use it here. Just click on auto risk and then consecutive losses and then activate risk manager. As you can see, by default my stake will be 2.5 based on my account balance. That will be based on your account balance. You can actually use it while trading without coming to do the calculations here. Just go to the configuration. Before configuration, you just key in and then it will calculate automatically. And you guys might be wondering, why is it I'm saying that this more, let me just call it basic basic. How is it that this basic thing is very important? And this is very important, especially the consecutive losses is very important, since when recovering with martingale, it's not about the win rate of your, say, the strategy. Most of the time it's about the consecutive losses, because let's assume you want to place 20 trades. You want to place 20 trades, and your strategy has a win rate of 50%. Has a win rate. For those 20 trades, actually, it will have a win rate maybe of 50%. That strategy of yours, but then the first 10 trades are losses. All the first 10 trades are losses, and then the second 10 trades are wins. That's still 50% win rate, but you'll actually lose the money, because those 10 consecutive losses with your martingale, I don't think you'll survive. But with the same win rate of 50%, but it's alternating. We have a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss. Will be profitable, because you'll not have that drawdown at once, because you'll be winning, recovering, winning. I mean losing, recovering, losing, recovering. But on the other hand, the other one, you'll be just be losing and losing. And you can just go and find out, go and do the calculation. Go and do the calculation. And even on the risk calculator, you can just come even on the risk calculator and maybe say we have that account of like 100. If you have that account of $100 and we have 3 consecutive losses, that tells us that we can actually use the stake of 2.33 and still survive 3 consecutive losses. But if we increase the number of losses, we cannot survive. Let's say 5. We can actually not survive. As you can see, this amount is not. You cannot even actually use it to trade. It's less than the minimum required by Deriv. So even when developing a strategy or using a certain strategy, the one thing you have to note is the number of consecutive losses. The number of consecutive losses. And actually on Tilt Trader, we usually show it right here, where we have the win/loss. Right here, we usually show it right here, where we have win/loss. So the number below the L, that means the consecutive losses. So when we are trying your strategy using Tilt Trader, you'll be able to see it here, and you'll know the bad part about or the worst part about your strategy, and you'll know what balance will you use. Because say if you can go to consecutive losses, if I have this amount, I'll be able to recover. And those consecutive losses. Actually, here, even here on this calculator, it is recommending the balance based on the number of, mostly based on the number of consecutive losses, because you can take let's say person A and person B, both of them have a strategy with 50% win rate, but the other one, it can go even to up to 10 losses, consecutive losses, and then go 10 consecutive wins. That's if we're taking maybe 20 trades. And for the other one, it's alternating, maybe going one win, one loss, one win, one loss, one win, one loss. If both of you start with the same balance, actually the one with the like 10 consecutive losses will blow your account, but the other one will not blow the account, because you don't have that many consecutive losses. That's one other thing you have to take care of when actually trading. You have to take that into consideration, because if you don't take that into consideration, you'll be blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing, because you need to recover within the next 2 trades. You need to recover. So most of your strategies actually should have even at most 3 consecutive losses, at most 3 consecutive losses, at most, so that in the 4th time you recover. You go the first loss, second, the third one, maybe the first loss, second loss, third one, and then the 4th one you recover. You should not go past even 4. And this is when using something like even odd, where we have a payout of that. If I'm using something like over 3, where I'll have a payout factor of 1.56, as you can see, I can use a little bit of larger stake, and then here is my martingale. I've been given martingale here. Then my stake is a little bit higher based on the payout. So you can just key in them here and you will know. And make sure that your strategy, not more than 3 losses, not more than 3 consecutive losses. And do the calculations here, not more than 3 consecutive losses. If you go more than 3 consecutive losses, wake up a buyer. Because with an account of 5, let's say for example 5 consecutive losses, if your strategy has 5 consecutive losses, even your $100 account cannot survive when you are trading with 0.35 as your stake. If you have 5 consecutive losses, your $100 account will not survive. Your $150 account will not survive. Your $180 account will not survive. Around 200, $190 account, that's the one that will survive. But if you lose even the 5th one, it will not survive. So make sure that the consecutive losses, you take care of that. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video.